Hi, welcome to Beautifully Unbalanced. I hope you're having a great day. I'm a mom to three kids, 4 and 6-year-old boys, and a disabled baby, 16-month-old. She's with me right now, so while I'm doing the voiceover, I apologize for any noise on the background. Before having our 16-month-old baby, we always used to go to vacation in the beginning of the summer. So this was a nice opening of the summer season, and this is just how we did it for a few years, even before our kids were born. So we haven't done it last year, and we decided to try it this year. If we can do this, will we be able to do this? Will be coming home earlier, or we can do the whole 6 days there. So it wasn't just a vacation. This was really a reset. It was a very rare moment of joy and normalcy for our family that lives in constant stress of medical schedules, risks, lots of limitations. So our youngest is 16-month-old, as I said, and she's very medically fragile. She has disabilities that shape every single part of our day, from how we eat, sleep, how we travel, who we see. And then we have two other older kids, 4 and 6. For the last a year and a half almost, they've grown up in a world that revolves around their sisters' needs. They spend hours in waiting rooms. They are homeschooled, both of them, not because we wanted to, but because we had to keep our family safe. And they haven't had any friends over just because even a mild cold could mean a hospital trip for their baby sister. In the last year, we had 8 hospital visits. 3 times we actually called ambulance, and about 3 or 4 times we ended up in the hospital. 9 days was our longest trip to the hospital. So my boys, they learned patience and empathy, I would say far beyond their years. They also missed on a lot of things. They missed on play dates, birthday parties, anything that normal kids would do. So this trip was really for them mostly. And during this trip, we weren't tagging them to any kind of appointment. It wasn't about the therapy or treatments for a baby or keeping, them quiet in the waiting room of the medical office or the hospital. We tried to make them laugh, explore. They had both parents during that vacation, and we tried to give them full attention, even if it was not all the time, but at least for some time. I should say that traveling with disabled child is not simple, as many of you might imagine. And there is a lot of medical equipment to pack, supplies we can't forget. We constantly managing the risk, fatigue, and the unknown. But would I do this again? Yes, it was worth every 1 ounce of the effort. It was very chaotic. Even if we came home exhausted, still, those are the memories our kids will hold on to. Not just the hard times, but the moments when we choose joy anyway. If you're a parent of a medically fragile or disabled child and you do have other kids, I should really also remind myself sometimes that don't forget about other siblings. Their needs matter also, and they've given up a lot that most people know. And I know it doesn't always feel like it, but the fact that you even worry about balancing it all means you already shown up so much. So you are doing amazing. And always try to get out, even if it's not the full 6 days vacation, or even if it's for just a field trip. Just try to get out and spend that quality time with those siblings, with their siblings, and so they can also appreciate the alone moment with you. So for us, the practical points I found the most challenging was to carry the suction machine and the monitor and the food, of course. But the suction machine we always carried with us. The food, we tried to come back home in the hotel to give her some food, or we took just a small syringe to give her a snack during the time we were out. And the monitor, we would just leave it home. I know when the baby is not good with oxygen, so I could see her under eyes being a little pale and the lips. So I know the signs that her oxygen might be dropping, so I would do some suctioning. But we also did not go too far away from the hotel. We stood within about 20 minutes. So this way we can always come back if something happens. But thankfully nothing major happened. And we were able to just had some walks outside. The weather was very nice, and we did have a lot of hot days. So during those hot days, we just took her for about 30 minutes to the beach with the hat, of course, and covering her as much as we can while giving her some breeze also to enjoy. But during the more cooler days, we would go out for a little bit longer and enjoy the weather. And the boys had absolute blast. They were so excited to be on the ocean. They found a lot of different seashells and just enjoyed themselves. I also try homeschooling the whole year round, but during that trip I canceled all the classes. I did not take any books with us. I literally just had them have a good free time. So they did not have to think about, logging into the class or doing other classes that I work with them on. And they were extremely happy about that. They were asking me if we need to do the classes, and they were happy to hear that they don't have to. For the first time we did the mini golfing. They really enjoyed it. We do have another vacation planned at the end of the summer to give a summer proper goodbye. And we're gonna do the golfing again, mini golfing. They really enjoyed it and they wanted to come back. And next trip, I'm sure it's gonna be much more planned. We know already what to take, and it's gonna be less stressful. As usually, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're gonna have a nice day. Please like and subscribe if you find this content helpful, and I'm gonna see you next time. Thank you. Bye.